Students, welcome back in this session. Till now, we have completed 6 lessons from your grammar book. Now, we are going to start today's new chapter, 7th chapter, that is the transitive and the intransitive verbs. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of this? All we are going to discuss in the detail. All are knowing that verb means what? Action word. Is it? Now, regarding this action word, we are going to discuss what is transitive and what is intransitive. Now, kinds of verb, in that finite verb is there, non-finite verbs are there, and in that principal verb and the auxiliary verb. Principal verbs are called as the main verb, auxiliary verbs are called as the helping verbs, which are giving direction to the main verb. Okay. Now, transitive verb means what? A transitive verb requires an object in the form of a noun or pronoun to complete its meaning. Transitive verbs are used with the direct object. Okay. Some examples are there mentioned. You can read that. But now one sentence I will say you, means by that it will go easy to you for the transitive verb. Okay. They called us. To whom they have called? Us. When I am asking question to the verb and I am getting the answer, that time that verb is going to call as the transitive verb. I ate mango. What I ate? I have asked a question to eat. What I ate? Mango. Okay, I am getting the answer mango. What action I have done? And that action's impact has happened on the which object? On the mango. When I am getting this answer mango, that time this ate goes for the transitive verb. Means transitive verbs always comes with object. Okay, and intransitive verbs they are not coming with object. Okay, suppose I drank milk. What I drank? Milk. Then I am getting the answer what I drank. Yes, when I am getting the answer of drank milk, that time this drank goes for the transitive. Okay, then you should understand difference between the transitive and the intransitive. Subject, object and verb. Now Rubina is eating pizza. Rubina is a subject because she is doing the action. Okay, which action she is doing? Of eating. And what she is eating? Pizza. Means we are understanding what she is eating. Okay, pizza she is eating. And when we are getting the action words answer into the remaining part of the sentence in the part of object, that time this eating goes for the transitive verb. Suppose now I am asking the question to you, what is Rubina eating? What is your answer, student? Pizza. Because you are knowing that what exactly she is eating, pizza she is eating. That's why this eating goes for the transitive verbs, because she is eating the pizza. Means we are getting the answer of object in the sentence. Okay, that time it goes for the transitive verb. Now intransitive verb. Intransitive verbs used in the causative sense are called transitive verbs, and intransitive verbs will make sense without one. There is no need to take the object. Okay, and when object answer we are not getting, then for that time it is called as the intransitive verb. Suppose I mention I ate. I ate, but are you getting the answer what I ate? No. That's why when you are not getting the answer of verb, that time this ate goes for the intransitive verb. I drink. What I drink? Do you know what I drink? No, you are not getting answer. And when you are not getting answer, that time this drink also goes for the intransitive verb. Okay. When we get the answer of of the verb, that time it is called the transitive. And when we are not getting the answer verb into the object, that time it is called as the intransitive. Here are the examples are there: act, fly, march, adopt, gallop, mount, crawl, grow, move. These all examples are of the intransitive verbs. Now here sentences are there. By that sentences we will get the more idea about the transitive and the intransitive verb. First we will discuss the column of transitive. Need an object. Okay. Without object, transitive verbs are incomplete. I bought a car. What I bought, student? A car. Are you getting the answer of what I bought? Yes, a car. And when we are getting the answer, that time this bought goes for the transitive verb. You buy something, an object. What did you buy? A car. You cannot just say I bought. Okay. You need a direct object after a transitive verb. In this case, buy. Verbs that are transitive and intransitive. Some verbs. Okay. Now intransitive verb cannot have an object. The baby smiled. Okay. Can I ask the question to the smile? Because of which reason she smiled? Like that something is mentioned in the sentence? Nothing mentioned. Only mention what activity she has done. Smiled. Simply smiled. Then the smile goes for the intransitive verb. You cannot have an object after an intransitive verb. You cannot smile something. Okay. We waited but nobody came. We waited. Okay. but for someone nothing is mentioned. That's why waited is intransitive and came is also intransitive. Where it has come, how it has come, nothing is mentioned. Okay, and when after that waited object we can't write, after came we can't write the object, that time this waited came comes for the intransitive verb. Some verbs can be transitive in one sentence and intransitive in other. I stopped the car. What I have stopped? The car. I am getting the answer. That time the stop comes for the transitive. But in the second sentence, what I said? The car stopped. Okay. The car stopped. But after stopped, nothing is there. That's why it will go for the intransitive verb. There is no object. Sometimes the meaning of a verb changes depending on the whether that verb is transitive or intransitive. He runs a small grocery store. Till where he run? A small grocery store. That's why this runs come for the transitive. He runs along the beach every morning. Okay, this run goes for the that is the intransitive verb because it is the sport. It is not only running, it is the game. That's why these runs go for the intransitive verbs. Now see the question answers from your textbook. Question answers. What is the first question? The sentences given below have transitive or intransitive verbs. Identify them and write down TV for transitive and ITV. Okay, for transitive and intransitive verbs respectively. In case of transitive verb, also underline its object, because before only I explain you, when your transitive verb is coming, its impact is happen on which thing. That thing is called as the object. That object also we have to mention when we are identifying the transitive verb. In the sentence follow the example. Okay, young boys fly kite in the sky. Okay, then fly is the transitive verb. Why it is the transitive verb? Because what he flew. Okay, that answer we are getting in the remaining object. And what is the object? Kite in the sky. We don't want the any adverb in which manner he has done, but that actions impact happen on the which thing. If that things option answer we are getting in the remaining part, that time that verb has called as the transitive verb. Okay, then now the huge ship named Titanic sank. Now sank is the intransitive verb because after sank we are not getting where, whom, nothing we are getting. Okay, that's why sank comes for the intransitive verb. The teacher called the names loudly. What teachers called? Names. Okay, then we got the answer of the verb. That's why this verb is called as the transitive verb, and which is the object? The names loudly is the object. Okay, Rohan met his childhood friend after a long time. Then met is the transitive verb and the childhood friend is the objective, because what answer we got to whom he met? His childhood friend. And then whatever answer we are getting after asking the question to the verb, that answer we will write as the object. Everyone laughed at the jokes. Then laughed is the intransitive verb. We got ready early in the morning. Yeah. Then what will come now here? Got is the transitive verb and ready early in the morning is a object. Someone stole my book. Stole is the transitive verb. My book is an object. We waited for the bus. Waited transitive verb and for the bus object. The thief quickly ran away. Ran is coming for the transitive verb because quickly is the adverb. Yeah, and we don't want the adverb, we want the answer of the verb. My friend lent me 50 rupees. What my friend lent me? 50 rupees. That side lent is the intransitive verb. And sorry, it is the transitive verb. Don't write there I. It's only transitive verb. And 50 rupees is coming for the object. Lent is the transitive verb and me 50 rupees is going for the object. Is it? Now complete the following sentences by adding suitable object. Follow the example. Now here you can, student, you can write your own answers also. You know that subject and object, subject and predicate. Yeah. In the previous classes you have filled as a subject and the predicate. In this lesson we are filling is a object, as a object. The hunter killed the lion. The passenger inquired about the route. Okay. I called my friend. We respect our elders. All the students completed their homework. The two childhood friends exchanged their notebooks. Okay, we should not waste time. Shweta finds it difficult to pronounce the word psychology. Then the sun rises in the east. I tried to remember his name. Now choose the suitable verb and complete the given sentences. Follow the example. The birds had Now what will be comfortable, accordingly tense, we have to see it. Okay, now you know that if regular habit is there, that for that we are using the simple tense. If any continue work is going on, that time continuous. If work is finished, that time we are using the perfect tense. And when long duration is there for any work, that time we are using perfect continuous tense. Okay, these are the tenses. Accordingly that tense we have to use here now verb. Okay, and now Graham Bell invented telephone. The sun shines in the sky. They invited us for dinner. The river Ganga flows through Patna, the capital city of Bihar. Okay. Now what is on the next page? Mother laid the table for lunch. Then we hung the pictures on the wall. Birds chirp in the early morning. The ship sank in the ocean. The price of food items has risen highly in the past few years. He is working hard to become a doctor. Okay. Now, if some meanings are not understandable, you have to find it in the dictionary. If some meanings are not there, okay. Check how verbs savvy you are. Okay. Then for each of the following groups of words, give one verb that suits the best. Follow one example. Then to be extremely surprised, for that one word is only there, amazed. These are the meanings. Okay, this A section is coming for the meaning, and for that only similar word we are going to find out in the one word. To admit having done something wrong or illegal, confess. Okay, sorry, it is repent. Then to admit, yeah, one question I didn't say, see it what that, to feel sorry for doing some wrong deed, repent. Okay, regret also we are saying to that, and is repent. Then to admit having done something wrong or illegal, confess. To ask for pardon, for sorry, that is apologize. To find out something already existing but not known, discover. To come up with new ideas to make something not known to others, invent. Yeah, inventions like invent. To speak something unintelligibly, mutter. To speak ill of someone of his or her backside, backbiting. Yeah, we have that habit, that to speak good things about someone, praise. To make plans with the help of others to harm someone, that the conspire. Yeah, and the to dishearten someone, discourage. These are the one word verbs are there which are coming for this all phrase. Then given below are some clues. Give the suitable verb or phrase verbs in combination with other parts of speech like noun, adverb or preposition. For each of them follow with example. To be involved in something. What is the meaning of that? To be in for. Yeah. To be adverse to something. To be against. Means adverse opposite is what? Or similar we can say it's the against. Then to be pursuit of something means to be after. To be friendly with somebody, to be in with, to be out of bed, to be up. Yeah, to have mastered something, to be well up in. Then to be convalescent, that is the to be better. To be in one's normal state again, to be oneself again. To be stingy, that is to be mean. To be in tottering state, to be shaky. Okay, and to be disgusted, that is disgusted we are saying with, to be sick of. Yeah, these are the some optional words are there. By interchanging to that word we can get the same meaning, similar words like that. Yeah, now thank you students, and you are going to repeat the all, and which questions are possible, that down you have to complete it. Okay, thank you.